In this episode, I'm going to share the one thing that you need to elevate yourself as a successful leader. My name is Riaz Yusuff. I'm a Chief Information Officer at a prominent community college in the Chicago area. I started this channel to support growing leaders who aspire to reach executive levels in their career. I encourage you to subscribe to my channel to get more of these contents. One critical factor that can make or break your success in any leadership role is the support of your team. You could be the smartest person in the room, the most skilled, or have the best strategy, but without the buy in and the support of your team, all of that will only take you so far. In any organization, it's the team that's behind a leader and that drives real progress. If you don't have that foundational support, you will struggle to succeed no matter how capable you are. So, how do you gain the support of your team? It comes down to two key strategies, just two. Number one, take care of your team members. First and foremost, you have to genuinely care about the people on your team. This means taking the time to understand who they are, not just as employees, but as individuals. What matters to them? What motivates them? What frustrates them? What are their personal and professional goals? Where do they see themselves in 5 years? When you understand these details, you can begin to take meaningful actions to support them in both their personal and professional journeys. This creates loyalty, trust, and a sense of shared support, which are essential for building a strong, supportive team. Let me share some examples because examples always help. Example number one, helping a team member achieve personal goals. Let's say that you have a team member, let's call him Luke. Luke has expressed that he's passionate about learning new skills and wants to move into managerial role within the next 5 years. As a leader, you can now show support by actively helping Luke reach that goal. This might involve offering him opportunities to lead small projects, providing access to training resources, or recommending him for leadership development programs. By investing in his growth, you are not only helping Luke achieve his aspirations, but you are also building a team member who feels valued and supported. This will naturally lead him to be more loyal and committed to your team and to your company. Example number two, understanding what irritates your team members. Similarly, you might discover that another team member, let's call her Sarah, is consistently frustrated by last minute changes to the projects. Perhaps she feels unappreciated when her hard work is disrupted by sudden decisions. As a leader, you can address this by improving communication and giving Sarah more visibility into project planning so she feels more in control and less blindsided. You can also work on creating a better workflow that limits unnecessary last minute changes, showing her that you are not just aware of her frustrations but actively working on improving her experience on the team. Then, example number three, supporting personal interests. Another example that could be a team member who has shared that they are passionate about work life balance. Perhaps they have family commitments or personal hobbies that are important to them. If you can offer flexibility in their work schedule or give them the autonomy to manage their time in a way that suits both job responsibilities and personal life, this kind of support goes a long way in building trust and loyalty because they know you are genuinely care about their well-being. When your team feels supported on a personal and professional level, they are far more likely to go above and beyond for you, especially when challenges arise. It's about creating a relationship where they know you are invested in their success, not just as employees, but as people. Now, the second strategy. This is as important as the first one. It is involve your direct reports in decision making. What I mean is involve them in your decision making process as much as possible. Of course, as a leader, there will be some decisions that you need to make on your own or that involves some sensitive information that can't be shared. However, for the majority of the decisions, especially those that impact your team, it is incredibly beneficial to include them, your team members, in the process. Involving your team in the decision making does two important things. One, it builds their confidence in your leadership. When your team sees that you are considering their input, they feel more secure in knowing that you care about their impacts your decisions will have on them. This helps create an environment of mutual respect where they trust that their voice matters. Number two, it generates a wealth of ideas and perspectives that can far surpass what could come up with on your own. As a leader, you are not expected to have all the answers. By involving your team, you tap into their collective knowledge, create their creativity and experience, often arriving at solutions that are better than what you originally had in mind. Again, I know examples help. So let me share an example from my own experience. I was putting together a project governance process. As a leader, I had some ideas on how to go about it, but I decided to involve my direct reports in the decision making process. We sat down as a team and I asked for their input. Not only did they come up with the ideas that I hadn't considered, but by involving them in the decision, they felt a sense of ownership over the new process. As a result, when the changes were implemented, they were more motivated to make it work because it wasn't my decision, it was our decision. When you involve your team in the decision making process, you also benefit from their diverse perspective. Each team member brings a unique viewpoint on their experience, skills, and roles within the organization. You will often find that this collaborative approach results in ideas that far exceed what you could have come up with on your own. Ultimately, your success as a leader depends on the support of your team. By genuinely caring about your team members, understanding what matters to them, supporting their goals, and addressing their frustrations, you build trust and loyalty. And by involving them in your decisions, you not only gain their support, but you also unlock a variety of ideas and solutions that can elevate that is your entire team's performance. Leadership isn't about having all the answers or making all the decisions on your own. It is about creating an environment where your team feels supported, valued, and heard. When you do that, you will not only earn their support, but you will also build a team that motivates to work alongside you in achieving your success. Now, what do you think about this approach? Share your thoughts, questions, and comments in the comment sections right here. Please go ahead and like the video and hit that subscribe button to receive more practical information like this that will help you to be a successful leader. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you for watching.